highest level of philosophy, Hindu philosophy, talks about a principle called the neti-neti. Neti-neti means this is not it, this is not it. And sometimes they say iti, means this is it. So neti-neti, this is not it. So we talked at length about Satyam, and we tried to define Satyam, and we could not get anywhere. And we finally said, most probably the highest philosophy level, if we go and we take neti-neti, Satyam can be defined as that which cannot be negated. Anything which cannot be negated is Satyam. That is truth. That's where the fundamental truth which is in Hindu philosophy is, there's only one truth. There is nothing which is imperishable. There is nothing which is imperishable. Everything perishes. That is the fundamental truth of Hindu philosophy. So when we say that that is the fundamental truth of philosophy, what does it say? That means the fundamental truth which we know is we are born and there is something called mrityu for us, and that mrityu is sitting someplace and that's where we are going to go. That's the fundamental philosophy. After mrityu, what happens? Is the thing which we ponder about. We think about it. And so that's where we came and saw what truth was. And today I'm going to dwell into Dharma. So what is Dharma? So we have to go back and define what is Dharma. Okay, for me, I was born in Tamil Nadu. At that time, for me, the biggest dharma in the morning was to go to Puliyar temple and go and catch my 2 ears and go sit in front of it for 3 times and hit my head like this and hit in the back and then do all those things and then come up. That was my dharma. And if I went and asked someone, they say, that is your dharma. That's what you are supposed to do in the morning. You get up in the morning, go to the Puliyar temple, do that. Is it really dharma? So suddenly dharma becomes a kind of a thing which starts changing. So it so happens that in my house, which is 31 First Main Road, Gandhinagar, Adyar, dharma was I had to go to that Puliyar temple and do it. Right next to my house was Vaidyanatha Iyengar. And in their house, going in front of Puliyar is no. Oh my God, my dharma, which is very good dharma here, where I can go and pray to Puliyar, is completely not good in 32 First Main Road, Gandhinagar. There is a 31 dharma, there is a 32 dharma. So now what are you going to say? What is dharma? Is what I am going to talk about Hinduism is dharma? If this is dharma, then I am in America. I should be talking about Jesus Christ. I should be talking about Bible, not Bhagavad Gita. Because that is another dharma. So once we start looking about all these dharmas, it suddenly dawned on to me that this dharma is nothing else but that which has been nurtured into a particular person. If in my house, every day in the morning, if my father got up at 5:30, went out to the well behind my house and took cold water from the well, there is a big thing where they pull the thing and the bucket comes up with water, he pours it on top of his head and he takes a bath every day at 5:30 in the morning. That is the dharma in that particular house. So what it turns out is, when we start talking about dharma, the first dharma which comes to a child is gruha dharma. So if you go and inquire for what is dharma, then it gives you all the different dharmas which are there. That is called yuga dharma, or rather gruha dharma. Gruha means your house. Dharma is morals are the rules and regulations which are put into that particular house, and those rules and regulations are man-made, and they have become important rules for people, and they keep it as a Gruha Dharma. So the Gruha Dharma changes. The Gruha Dharma in an Iyengar's house is different from in an Iyer's house, and it is a different Dharma in a Mudaliyar's house, and it's a different Dharma in a Rao's house. And if you go to an Andhra guy's house, there is no Dharma. I am an Andhra, so I can say that. Because it is something which is nurtured. So, God and Dharma, all these things are basically, fundamentally, are beliefs. The belief with which you have grown up becomes your Dharma. So, that is Gruha Dharma. Means, my Gruha Dharma was taught by my grandfathers and my grandmother when I was young, and my aunts who were giving me food, and as they were feeding me food, they used to talk about Krishna. They used to talk about how Krishna used to be very naughty, and every time they used to give food, they say, "Oh, you are my Krishna, please come and have food." And I used to feel very great. And I used to, if I found a little peacock feather someplace, the first interest for me was to tie it to a small string and tie it round my head and have a peacock feather here. So, that kind of a belief is what makes the Dharma. From Gruha Dharma, you go to the Grama Dharma. What is Grama Dharma? It's a Dharma of the village. Who sets that Dharma? The so-called village Panchayat board. At least in the olden days we had Panchayat boards. Nowadays village people don't know who is their board. But there is Panchayat board. Yeah, Panchayat, the president and this and that. About 5 people sit there underneath a banyan tree. Banyan tree is supposed to be one of the greatest trees for us, because Dakshinamurti used to sit underneath a banyan tree and then preach Hindu philosophy.